Hey everybody, I am Haley Gray. I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network. And tonight we're going to be talking about making all of your marketing go together. And this is why I don't typically just do websites, or if I'm doing ads, a lot of times I go back and I touch websites. So one of the realities with marketing is that no individual piece lives in a vacuum. So your SEO and your website and your social media and your ads, your funnels, all of the pieces and parts of your marketing should be working together. They should be cooperating with each other. They should be helping each other out and making things work more effectively. So one of the big mistakes I see people make is that they focus entirely on an organic strategy or entirely on a paid strategy. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, not in 100% of cases, because there's absolutely no absolutes here when it comes to marketing, but I would say 98% of the time, you're going to drive your efficiency way down if you are not focusing on a more layered, structured, nuanced approach to your marketing. So what am I talking about? So imagine that I have a client that I'm doing ads for, and we took over doing their ads. And one of the things that we noticed really quickly was that they didn't have a ton of Google reviews. So one of the things that can impact the cost per click and your search engine optimization on your website is actually Google reviews. So that is an important piece to address when doing your marketing. So we try to make sure when we are doing people's marketing that we're taking a very, very holistic approach. Not all of this stuff is super expensive to do, and a lot of it can be done as a do-it-yourselfer, especially if you're early on in your business. And I'm not talking about creating massive amounts of chaos just for the sake of creating chaos. What I am talking about doing is this. Make sure you have a solid Google My Business presentation if you do business locally to where you're at. Make sure your Google My Business is thoroughly filled out. Make sure that you've got reviews. Make sure that you've got pictures. Make sure you've got your logos. All of those things are going to help you immensely with your business. If you have an e-commerce site, you can actually install a plugin on it, or if you have Shopify, there's another set of plugins that you install on it. So WooCommerce or Shopify, and you can actually list your catalog on the Google network and have your product show up both organically and through paid ads. So it's a great way to get your business seen in more ways, just by leveraging a lot of the tools that are there free. The next thing that a lot of people don't do is they will not have an actual Facebook business page. And y'all know that there is a very real difference between a business page, a personal profile, and a Facebook group. So when I am talking about a business page, I'm talking about a Facebook business page specifically, because you want to make sure that it is filled out. It is your online presence for Facebook. But believe it or not, Google actually looks at your online presence and how many reviews you've got, and it looks at how much activity you have going on with your social media. And the more activity you have on your social media, it actually improves your SEO. So you can see how the bits and pieces and parts of all of the things start working together a bit at a time so that they can start doing a better job for you. Is it always easy? No, but it doesn't have to be super complicated, right? So the next thing we do is we get a little bit of SEO going. We make sure that we've got Google My Business set up. We make sure that we've got Google Analytics installed on your website. And the other thing that you need to have installed on your website is Google Search Console. And you need it whether you're just doing it with a funnel or whether you've actually got a full-blown website for your business. So Google My Business, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, a Facebook business page. And then the next thing you do is have a Facebook business page. Even if you have a huge Facebook group like I do with 76,000 members in it, one of the things that we do is we do have a business page. So if we wanted to do ads, we could. We take the Facebook business page, we create a Facebook Meta Business Manager, and we install a pixel on our website, just like you would install a Google tag on your website, which you get through the Google Ads Manager. So you can see Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Google My Business, Analytics, Search Console, blah, 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 right? So you install all the pieces and parts and you start adding a little bit at a time. Is it time consuming? Yeah, it can be. One of the things I run into with a lot of my clients is that it does take time to get your ads, your analytics, your Search Console, your Google My Business, all of your online presence and listings absolutely correct for your business, especially if you have a brick and mortar business. You want to keep a close eye on, is everything 100% correct on your business? And give me a hey if y'all want to say hi. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. I know I've been procrastinating all weekend, cleaning out my turtle tank and doing all kinds of stuff. So make sure that you are adding little bits at a time to your marketing. This isn't necessarily a sprint. This isn't necessarily, I'm going to throw $10,000 at an ad campaign. Some of it, a lot of times, is going to start as a $5 campaign here and another $5 a day campaign here and another $5 a day campaign here. And guess what? Most of my clients who are doing campaigns are doing, just that with our campaigns because we want to see what we're getting. We're not necessarily going to throw the kitchen sink at it right out of the gate. So a little bit here, a little bit there, just keep adding and cleaning and adding and measuring and seeing what you're doing. Now, one of the things that it is super important to do with your business, with your social media, with your SEO, with your marketing, with all your things is measuring what you're getting. A lot of times we don't pay close enough attention, and I say we because sometimes I do it too, to what we're doing and then what we're getting as a result. So a lot of people get really, really frustrated by the algorithm changes on Google, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on any platform. And it can be really, really exhausting trying to keep up with all the changes. One of the things that I advise you to do is to, if you are a relatively new business, focus on a couple of platforms. Don't try to be on everywhere. So if you're doing Pinterest and Google, that's fine. Or if you're doing YouTube, YouTube is part of Google. Make sure you do like 2 platforms at most to start with, and do experiments with what you're doing. The more experiments you do, the more things you try, the better your marketing is going to be in general. One of the things you're going to find is that probably 80% of the things you try in your marketing are going to fall flat and they're going to suck. Here's the cool thing. The other 20% are probably going to work. One of the things that my friend Tracy Taylor pointed out is that the 80-20, the Pareto rule really does apply to marketing. 80% of it's going to suck, 20% of it's going to be amazing. The more things you do in terms of posting, the more ads you try, the more different things you try for the one thing that you're trying to sell, the more likely you are to get a bigger 20%. And the more likely you are to get that one thing that is an absolute runaway success. So marketing is layering and testing. And we test and see what worked well. And we do more of whatever it was that worked well. And we take away those things that kind of were, flat. They fizzled. They didn't do so great. And that's true of ad campaigns, that's true of social media posts. That's why we post multiple times a day on all of our clients' accounts. We post 4, 5, 6 times a day because guess what? That increases our chance that somebody is going to see the account and share the post because not all of our friends are online at any given point in time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We try to post really good content and we try to hedge our bets by posting lots of it. So it's one of those things of the more you try, the more likely you are to get lucky. I hope that this helps a little bit with your marketing. If you'd just like to chat with me about marketing in your business, I can give you some pointers and I can maybe help you out with some of the things we do. We love helping our clients build their funnels, their websites, putting together their SEO, their marketing plans, and helping them do their social media. We do a ton of viral social media marketing for clients, and we have some opportunities to do done with you and done for you. So if you want to never touch it again, you can do that. If you want to do it with me and have me checking everything you're doing and giving you feedback at every step along the way, that is also one of the services we offer. So go visit my website. The link is above and below. Intuitivebiz.com is my digital marketing agency website. But I hope that some of these little nuggets that I'm sharing with you help you improve your marketing and get better results. Because at the end of the day, I want everybody out here to make $1 million, at least, preferably more. Have a great night. Take care. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be blessed.